DogWorks Radio is sponsored by Alaska Dogworks. Check out their website at alaskadogworks.com.
Hey guys, it's Michele Forto, the lead trainer at Alaska Dogworks. And as a mom of 3 kids, I know what it was like to get everybody up and out the door without forgetting something. I also know how difficult it is when you have the family dog underfoot that is stealing your daughter's Pop-Tart from the breakfast table. Thankfully, my kids are grown up, but did you know that back to school time can be stressful for your pet too? Stay tuned to today's show and you may learn a thing or two.
From DogWorks Radio Network, sponsored by Alaska Dogworks, professional canine training center in Anchorage, Alaska. This is the DogWorks Radio Show, committed to families and their dogs to build lifelong and fulfilling relationships. Visit our website at dogworksradio.com. DogWorks Radio is part of the one and only 24-hour internet radio network dedicated to dogs. Now, here are your hosts, Robert and Michele Forto.
Kids aren't the only ones who might be sad to say goodbye to summer and hello to school. Your pets may have a hard time adjusting too. Going from having the kids around to play with all day to a quiet house can be a little challenging for some pets. They may get lonely and bored, or lost in the shuffle of a busy family schedule. Here are some recommendations for keeping your pets active and tended to during the school year. Smart toys are designed to make pets work for their treats or meal and are especially great if your pet is home alone for extended periods of time. You can find everything from a basic kibble dispensing toy to advanced puzzles that require your pet to move pieces around in a certain order to find hidden treats. My brother-in-law Ryan has this cool camera thing called Pet Chats. That's PETCHATZ. Pet Chats. That mounts about eye level of his dog that is connected to Wi-Fi and has a camera. When he is not at home, he can see what his dogs are doing, talk to them over the camera, and even give them a treat, all from his iPhone. How cool is that? There are many options on the market, so do some research to find the toys that will work best for your pet. Smart toys for pets are proven to be a behavioral aid and a mental stimulant. Bring your dog on adventures. Does your pet love to get out of the house? Whether driving or walking, you might consider including him in the daily trips to and from school. Why not bring your dog on an adventure? Walking is a great adventure for you and your dog. If your dog is good with crowds and commotion, bring him along when you walk the kids to school or the bus stop. Then, to give him a real workout, add a few blocks or miles on the way back. One of our clients has 2 boys, ages 9 months and 4, as well as 1 dog, 2 cats, 4 fish, and 1 snake. She remembers growing up, we always walked the dogs to the bus stop and back in the morning and afternoon. They love the attention from the other kids. When my kids are ready for elementary school, I plan to walk the dog to school and back, since parking is such a nightmare. Here's a bonus tip for you guys. Plan a route that intersects your favorite coffee shop or pet store to pick up treats for you and your pup. Driving is also a great adventure for your dog. If your pet enjoys car rides, let him come along occasionally when dropping the kids off, picking them up, or when you're headed out to run some errands. Just remember, never leave your pet in the car unattended. Only take him along if you can stay together for the duration of the outing. Another client of 2 kids, age 1 and 5, and 2 dogs, says, I try including my dogs whenever possible. They love going to school each morning and obviously look forward to it. It's clear that the ride is one of the best parts of their day. Up next, I will continue giving you some tips on how to include your dog on more adventures. But first, a word from our sponsors.
Team Aneke and Robert Forto are training for the Iditarod and are looking for corporate and individual sponsors to help chase this dream. Running the race is the easy part. Proper year-round care can cost upwards of $30,000. From feeding, vet care, travel to races, and more, we give the dogs the best. There are several sponsorship levels to choose from. Check out our website at teamaneke.com. We will see you on the trail. Mosh, you Huskies! Gee-haw!
Before the break, we talked about going on adventures with your dog as well as how tough it can be on dogs when the kids head off each year to school. Now, let's talk about some other options. Doggy daycare is a great option for extended care and advanced wearing out. Take your pet for a half or full day of romping and socializing while everyone else in the family is occupied with school and work. What's great about doggy daycare is that your dog will get little, if any, sleep while he's there because he's having so much fun. That means he'll probably come home and pass out and maybe even still be tired the next day. If you need help choosing a doggy daycare for your pup, check out our tips on finding the best fit. This might sound like a strange and possibly crazy suggestion, but if you feel pressed for time with one pet, adding another animal to the mix can really help. The pets can help keep each other company, play with one another, and teach each other good social skills and manners. Just be sure to do your research on how to properly introduce the new animals, dog or cat, to one another. Another client, a mother with 2 teenagers and 2 dogs, says make sure that the animals have companions of their own. They get lonely too. We have 2 dogs and 2 cats, but when I owned only one, I used to leave a radio on when I was gone. Dog walkers are also a good solution. Hiring someone to walk your dog or even just play with him while you're at work or getting stuff done around the house can go a long way. If using a professional service every day isn't in the budget, try a long session once or twice a week. If your pet is easily managed, put a word out to local college students or neighbors to see if they would like to help. The key is to find a helper or service that matches your pet's needs. If you have a big, active dog, you want someone who can take him on long, strenuous hikes to wear him out. If you have a quiet little dog, maybe he'd prefer someone to brush him and pet him quietly for a half hour. Pet sitting and dog walking can help reduce anxiety and energy levels when you aren't around to help. You don't always have to take your pet on grand adventures to keep him happy. Much like human kids, pets just want to be around you and know they are loved. Of course, you can always send your dog back to school too. Just like your kids, your pets thrive when they have mental stimulation. Consider joining a local group or class where your pet can learn anything from basic obedience to agility. Learning new skills and having goals to achieve make your pet more confident and happy, and the brain power he has to expend tires him out as well. If a group class doesn't fit your schedule or budget, you can always work one-on-one with your pet with training tune-ups. Even spending 10 minutes twice a day practicing commands can make a big difference. The great bonus? You get a well-mannered pet out of it. Lastly, get your kids involved. Just make sure they are done with their homework first. It's also never too early to teach the kids how to care for your pets. Even young children can scoop food into a bowl or tell you if the water needs refilling, while older kids can take complete responsibility. I always made sure the kids take extra time in the morning to double check that their animals have clean, fresh water and food. Bonding between your child and their pet is a very important part of owning an animal. When it's time for homework, include the pets. Your kids might find it nice to have some quiet company to practice their reading, math, or language skills with. This works especially well with kids who are shy or in need of a confidence boost. Playtime with your pets can also be a great incentive, so you can use them as a motivator, reward. Like if you finish your spelling homework, you can play fetch with Harley for 5 minutes. For more tips and tricks and to learn more about sending your dog back to school, be sure to check out our website at alaskadogworks.com and follow us on our social channels. Just search Alaska Dogworks.
Did you know that Alaska Dogworks trains service dogs for those in need throughout North America? Each and every service dog that is trained through the Lead Dog Service Dog Program and Michele Forto and her team has an individual training plan. We train for autistic, mobility, psychiatric, and PTSD for our soldiers for service work. If you know of someone that may need a service dog, please take a moment and check out Alaska Dogworks on social media and at alaskadogworks.com.